Hey, what's up? Clean, cheesy, good joke, folks. My name's Jared. Y'all have probably seen my comments in this thing. This is ridiculous that I'm even doing it, but it's just so much easier, and I'm sure it'll be able to help somebody out in here. So, the problem was right here, 8 divided by 2, and then in parentheses, 2 plus 2. What's it equal? How does it go? A lot of the people in here are saying it's 1. Makes sense. A lot of the older generations, I don't know if they've just forgot or they were taught wrong, but it comes down to PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, right? All right, so we're going to write that down. P-E-M-D-A-S. Forgive my handwriting. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a serial killer. I'm just left-handed. So this stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Now, parentheses, you work first. And when it says parentheses, it's talking about the equation that's inside of the parentheses. In this case, it's 2 plus 2. Okay, so you would work that, meaning you will finish that equation down to one variable, one integer. Okay, so we would add that, right? Okay, so we've got 8 divided by 2, and then our parentheses, 2 plus 2 is 4. Right? Right there. Okay, 8 divided by 2, and then parentheses, 4 equals this. Okay, now this is where we're getting, the next letter is E. Exponents, we have no exponents. We don't care about it, right? All right, so now what we're looking at is 2 plus 2. One of the things that I had a couple of people debating with me about is talking about that the 2 right here, where are we at? The 2 before the parentheses, they were talking about that we should do distributive properties. That is incorrect. We don't do distributive properties when the variables inside of the parentheses are of like terms. That means if it was x plus 2, they aren't alike. One's an integer, one's an unknown variable. So we would distribute the 2 across the parentheses. So it would be, say this 2 was an x, it would be 2 times x, because the parentheses tell you to do multiplication, 2 times x, and then it would be 2 times 2. So then when you did away with the parentheses, it would be 8 divided by 2x plus 4. But since 2 and 2 are like variables, you add them. You don't do distributive property at this point, okay? So that's where we're at. So 8 divided by 2, and then right here, the 4 is still in parentheses. Now, everybody, or a lot of people are having a problem understanding that when it tells you PEMDAS, MD, it's not saying multiplication comes before division. It's multiplication or division. You work the problem from left to right, and you do whichever one comes first, whether it's multiplication or division. It's simply letting you know that you do multiplication and division before you do addition and subtraction, okay? And it goes the same for addition and subtraction. When it comes to addition and subtraction, you work the problem from left to right. So, that being said, we're going to do 8 divided by 2 first. Well, this is in parentheses. Wrong. The problem has been worked inside of the parentheses. All these parentheses now are showing you is that you're doing multiplication here. This can literally be substituted 8 divided by 2 times 4, like this. It could look this. This is the exact same as this, okay? So where people are getting still hung up on these parentheses, you have to look at the problem like this. So if the problem looks like this, and we're understanding that we work the problem left to right, multiplication or division, whichever one comes first, not multiplication first, it's an or, not a constant, you would say 8 divided by 2, then times 4. So if we're going to do that, we're going to say 8 divided by 2, which is 4, times 4 equals, okay, so now we're here, 8 divided by 2, it's 4 times 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. It's the only way to work the problem. Math is constant, especially math like this where there's no unknown variables. So, hope this helps you. If you have any questions with it, holla at your boy.